Hey Maximizers, how you doing today? This is Milton at miltonherring.com. Welcome back listening to me today. Thank you for your attention. Today I want to talk to you about communication. Why? Because men, this is for you. One of the most underdeveloped and overutilized thing that we do as human beings. And especially for men, we underutilize communication properly. Now, am I an expert at communication? Not at all. But I'm going to give you 20 years of relationship I've had, 18 years of marriage with my beautiful wife, and things that I've learned in communication has helped me not only in relationships with my wife, but also relationships in other arenas like professionally or business, and allowing myself to be, number one, a sponge to communication and understanding the art of it, but also being a master in delivering it. And I want to show you some things about communication today. Number one, know your audience. Know my spouse. Know who she is. Know how she operates. This is what I do. I know how she operates, and I know how she has been. We took a strength, not strength finders, but a path element test. It gave us elements of who we are. My wife is a fire, and she's a earth. Now, I can't go into detail about the 4 elements of success, the path of success, but you can Google 4 elements of success. And so my wife is a fire and she's an earth. So I had to understand her personality type to best understand how to communicate with her. But you can't just throw out things that you think will work for you because you are not that other person. So as a man, you got to understand how the other person thinks outside of just your normal reality and what you think on a day in and day out basis. So I understand that she's a fire and she's an earth. Fire means that she's high spirited. She needs to be in control, having a sense of control. She is... If you think about how the elements of fire are, they bring warmth, they bring heat. If they're stirred up too much, they can bring danger. So I don't stir up my wife. I know how to push her buttons, so I stay away from those buttons. You know, it's like boop, 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 boop. Nope, not gonna do that. I'm gonna circle that one, put some sticky tape on do not touch. But you know, guys, we touch things that say do not touch anyway, so that's a whole nother story. But you understand this, that communication means that you understand the other person's personalities. And her being an earth, you can think about it, how earth is created. The earth is very stable. You look at behind me, the earth is very stable. It allows things to move on it and move upon it. It supports, it gives, it brings out life. It brings, and if it's disturbed too much from a person like myself, like a wind or water, it becomes maybe mud, or it turns into earthquake and cracking, or it shakes. And so you got to know those things about these different elements and how they are formed. And so I encourage you today to think about how can you make the most out of understanding the other person's personality. And the second thing is this. Second thing is men, we communicate by boxes. And this is nothing new to this channel or to what I've learned this, and I'm passing on to you, is that we have specific boxes. So we pull these boxes out and we work in that specific box. It could be the box of sports. It could be this box of weekend warrior. It could be the box of construction. It could be the box of working. It could be the box of business. Whatever it is, we work in boxes. And women don't work in boxes. Women work like a ball of yarn. It just kind of goes all over the place as you wrap it and pull it, and it's just you don't know how it is. You ever have your Apple earbuds? If you have any earbuds, get tangled up in your pocket and you try to pull it out, and it's all. You know what I'm saying? That's how women think. So everything leads in a direction. It's nothing linear. There's nothing sectional about it. It's just kind of like this thought will go to this thought, and this thought will go down to this thought. But guys, here's the thought. I'm in my work box. Let's talk about work. And then I put that away. You want to talk about sports? Let me put that work box away just for a minute and pull out my sports box. And we work in that box. And let me put that sports box back and let me pull out the family box. And so I got the family box. And this is what we do. And sometimes you have to really understand yourself and how you're wired as a man and how women are wired as women. If that makes sense. Yeah. Personality and how we're wired. Personality and how we're wired. Get those today, and this will take your communication level, not only in your relationships, but in your communication relationships, not only personally, but also professionally as well. Hope this blesses you today. God bless. Talk to you soon.